Beitzah, Perek Hey, Mishnah Gimel, third Mishnah in the fifth and final chapter of Masechet Beitzah. From now until the end of the Perek, which is only 4 more Mishnayot, Gimel Dalet Hey Vav, no, 5 more Mishnayot, we're going to learn rules regarding what's called Eruvei Tchumin. I'll just give you briefly, we learned this in Masechet Eruvin extensively. You should go back and learn it. Okay, available online at mishnah.co. But we'll just give you a brief refresher. Okay, here we are. There's a map I copied from Google Maps. Yad Binyamin, where we live. Please come and visit. Now, the halacha is as follows. We're going to assume that Yad Binyamin, the measurements are not to scale, etc., etc. But if a person, let's say, for example, wants to travel outside of Yad Binyamin, I want to go to, let's say, for example, Chafetz Chaim, or let's say I want to go to Gedera. You can see here, Yad Binyamin is a quick trip down the 7, and I want to get to the Gedera. This is the Gedera city limits. Okay? The problem is, according to the way I measured it, to get to the Gedera city limits, it's outside of the 2,000 square amot in each direction that a person is allowed to travel. We're not talking about carrying. There's halacha that a person is not permitted to walk, not travel, more than 2,000 amot in any direction from where he has established what's called shvita, or, dwelling, where he's dwelling. So therefore, I'm limited. I can't move beyond my 2,000 amot in each direction. I could travel in each way. I could travel this way 2,000 amot and that way 2,000 amot, but I can't travel here. So the Chazal said what you could do is in order to alleviate that problem, if I want to get to Gedera, what I can do is I can make what's called an Eruv Tchumin. Just so you'll see it. I can make what's called an Eruv Tchumin, which means I have to prepare food, okay, and I place the food within my 2,000 amot. And what that does is that reestablishes my shvita over here, meaning it's like, yes, I'm in Yad Binyamin when Shabbat starts, but my center, my focus is here. And if I do that, whoa, what do you know? All of a sudden, I can walk from the edge of my shvita to here, and now I'm in Gedera, and therefore I can visit my friend, my Rav, I can go to a shir, I'm allowed to go to Gedera. No problem at all. That's what's called the principle of Eruv Tchumin. There's all kinds of halachot. We learned it. Look it up in Masechet Eruvin. I think Perek Shlishi, but there are probably more places as well. So our Mishnah is going to discuss people wanted to travel. They wanted to move around on Yom Tov. Or they have they have stuff. What happens? Does my stuff follow me? Or does my stuff and my animals follow other people? So let's look at the Mishnah. Ha-behema v'ha-kelim kiraglei ha-be'alim. Okay, animals and utensils kiraglei ha-be'alim. They are like the feet of the owner. Okay, it's meaning, the Artidura says, Ein adam yachol laholicha b'yom tov, ela b'makom sheba'aleha yecholim. A person can only take it to the places where the owners go. Now, the reason why we're discussing this in Masechet Beitzah is once we said that you're allowed to carry stuff, before, there's no way, on Shabbat you can't carry stuff, we're only talking about a person himself. But now, once we said, according to Beit Hillel, mitoch, that a person is permitted to carry shelo l'tzorech, so great, and not only can I go visit my Rebbe, I can bring my Gemara with me, or going to the shir, I can bring my Gemara, I'm allowed to carry. Okay, this is within as long as I'm within my 2,000 amot. So whoa, 1 second, I'm going to the shir and I don't have my Gemara. Can I borrow my friend's Gemara? So the Mishnah says, ha-behema v'ha-kelim, this kli, this Gemara is kiraglei ha-be'alim. So I made an Eruv, so therefore I can get to Gedera. This is my Eruv. But my friend didn't make an Eruv. So the answer is, no, his Gemara can't go to Gedera. His Gemara is only kiraglei ha-be'alim. What about animals? Okay, 1 second, let's read on. If you give your animal to your son or to the shepherd, again, if the shepherd made a different eruv than I made, it's like my feet. Now, it's interesting, the Bartunura says, based on the Gemara says, 1 second, everybody knew that the shepherd was in charge of the animals. So the Gemara says, it's talking about a case where there's 2 shepherds, and there's competition, you didn't know who you would give it to, etc., etc. But this is the normal halacha is that my kli, if somebody borrows my cup, they can only take it if it's what's called konesh shvita. I'm going to write that down. Okay, it's called konesh shvita. If the shvita, from the root of the word, let me make it a little bit bigger so hopefully we can see it. If the shvita happens, what happens if on Erev Yom Tov, the shvita happens and it's my cup, then my cup can only go as far as I can go, even if somebody else said an Eruv somewhere else. Similarly, kelim hamiyuchadim le'echad min ha'achim b'shabbat b'ayit, harei elu kiraglav, If I have certain kelim, okay, this is my cup. One of the brothers. We all live in the house. This is my cup. My brother's like, oh, I'm going. Can I take your cup? No. But if it's everybody's cup, this is like the place where they are going to. Let's see. Okay, makom shochim. What does that mean? Okay, so I know what it means if it belongs to me. What does it mean? Makom shochim. Makom shekulam yicholim leitelech mutar leolichat hakalim. Then this cup, okay, if it belongs to all of us, then it can only go where all of us can go. Afilu im erev echad meyem lesof alpayim litzafon v'ashar lo rivu. Let's go back to our chart. So this guy, the Bartuner says, okay, he made 2,000 amot to the north. So I'm in Yad Binyamin, and my brother who lives in my house made to the north. Then what does that mean? Hu mi'akev al yadam mi'loholicha ledarom afilu psiya achat. He prevents them. They can't take it to the south even one step. They say you can only take it 2,000 amot. Meaning, okay, if he moved the shvita, what's the common area between the two? These are the common areas between the two. So since we have joint ownership, yes, you made your shvita, brother, here. But the cup can only go as far where all of us can go. So I can't, so therefore we can't take it even beyond this blue line, not even one step south. And you can't take it beyond the green line, one step to the north of that. So therefore what you end up doing is the kelim are limited to the intersection, the Venn diagram between the two parties, between the two brothers. All right, we'll stop here. I hope that's pretty clear. We'll dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Rav Simcha Ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.